I'm thinking, okay, at least I'll do a first to 2 before I try to give you another match. There was 12 Vanessas. Of course they were quick. I'll just wait for you in the meantime. I'm gonna go back to
That's because the game kept canceling on me. Like
yeah, it's understandable. I'm gonna go back to. I'll play Treasure Battle. So when you already, I just accepted you right away. So Treasure Battle is offline. 8 Gatos. Gato is that man, Chris. Gato is gonna be a problem, and I bet you next patch he's going to be stronger than he is now. I bet you. But Shune is very unfortunate about Shune though. Shune, I don't know why. I think he was a strong character in 14, but in 15 he's really just mediocre. And I feel like he has more setups in 15 than he does in 14. But oh well. Okay, go back, Damien.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So what ended up with that girl? Like she basically like did that, but you know what? The funny thing is that my art teacher, because we met each other at the art school. That's like the place where like I kind of met a good portion of the newer friends in my life outside of high school. But you know, that consistently stayed in my life. You know, and actually went to parties when I invited them. You know, but yeah, like basically, he was telling me, he was like, you know, she's kind of weird, and I'm like, what do you mean? Did she say anything? Did she do anything? And he said, no, she's just weird. And of course, you know, Temperance, like, she didn't tell me anything herself, because, I mean, of course, the person who, you know, who's the culprit, they're not going to tell you they're crazy, they're just going to not know, you know, their own crazy.
Well, a lot of people who are considered crazy don't consider themselves crazy, it makes it tricky.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was, because, like, she something on my radar, because, again, it was, like, it was weird stuff, but, like, I went up there going to the past, and you were like, you looked at me weird in the store, so I'm not going to invite you to my gatherings and shit, but, like, I just wanted to just get over it, because I'm like, maybe she was just having a hard time. That's still weird, and it's still unacceptable to act that way, but again, you know, I was willing to just let the shit go and just move on with it, but then it was like, we had this good time, this good party, this good time and stuff, and then she had a good time herself. She was adamant about wanting to go, because she was talking like, oh, I don't know you like that, and this and that. I actually have screenshots of, you know, the messages and stuff, and you wanted to see it after.
I mean, you can always send me on Facebook or on Twitter. You know I don't mind a good read, but it's felt unfortunate that, you know, it's a messy like that.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, because again, you know, I always talk about how, like, people would walk at me, and you would think I'd be doing something, or, you know, I'd be on that Gabby Hanna shit, you know, playing victim or something, because I'm like, nah, it really does happen. Because, you know, there's some crazy people out here, people that, you know, pretend they like you or are going through shit, but instead of, like...
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't just she blocked me, she blocked everybody in my group chat. Because the thing is, you know, the guy was making sexual jokes. I talked to him, and she forgave him. I even have a screenshot of that too. She forgave him, and she was like, "Oh, I don't take him seriously, just a kid." But then, you know, 10 days later, when I asked her, because I know she blocked my Instagram, because she didn't say shit. She was gonna not say shit and just block us all, basically. So I asked her, because I get nosy. I ask people shit. Like when I know something's up, I ask people shit. I'm like, "What's going on here? What's this for?" And I was just asking her, I'm like, "Is everything okay? You know, are you doing okay?" You know, I noticed she blocked us all. Why was that? Like, I noticed that was weird. She said she pushed everybody away. I'm like, that's a weird thing.
I mean, y'all didn't do nothing, no one did that to her in that group that make her feel that way.
No, not anything that went unchecked or went, you know, unresolved. Because everything that happened was resolved. But for some reason, she just got kind of strange about it all and blocked us all. And the weird thing is that she blocked people who did nothing to her.
Maybe she just want to get rid of all parties involved. It probably wasn't personal, just, you know, get rid of all parties involved.
I mean, that would make sense if she, you know, if she had issues with everything, or like, because
I'm trying to think my best. I don't know the girl, so I'm trying to think maybe her logic.
But the thing is, though, that whole night, I was making sure she was okay. I was checking. I'm like, "Are you okay? Trust me, I'm gonna talk to him. Trust me, cause you know what? Cause I'm a good friend like that. I'm gonna make sure like all my people are okay." And I did that. I did all the work that I was supposed to do.
Hold on, Damien. Oh, that's dope, Chris. But I'm glad, you know, less people are playing Ralph and Terry, but also it means less people playing them means there's less chance of them getting nerfed. That's the only part. Less chance of them getting nerfed. People still stick on Vanessa like glue, but they're dropping Terry and Ralph. That means Ralph and Terry are not gonna be in danger in a couple months. Because, you know, developers got small brains. They ain't gonna remember that. They're gonna say, well, wait, what you guys mean Ralph and Terry need nerfs? People don't play them no more. Okay, go back,
The same
Damien.
shit with Chloe. Oh yeah. So yeah, the thing is, I made sure like I checked up on her, and she had like a very kind of like my personality, but like it was just something off about her that was like just making it not genuine completely. Because even people were telling me, because my friend Lamont, he knows when someone's fake usually. Because he tells me, because my friend is really smart.
That's dope.
So he scopes it. He even knows when I be, lying around or when I'm like playing about something. Well, mostly playing because like I don't lie to Lamont, like legitimately, because I have no reason to. But I mean, like if I'm joking about something and I'm like, oh, I moved to Bluebell, PA, he's gonna be like, no, you didn't. Because I told my friends like that. Everybody, even I do that. So everybody gets it the same way. But yeah, he knows. But he even said, he didn't really greet her because it just wasn't really nothing to really go off of because it wasn't anything obvious. Because I mean, she really wanted to be there, but she said she didn't want to be invited, which is weird. I'm like, because you said, because she was going on like, oh, are they gonna like me? I'm like, yeah, they're gonna like you. Why wouldn't they? I thought that was a little weird that she was obsessing over that a little bit. That was a red flag too, because if I'm telling you they don't like you, I mean, why would you be obsessing over that? That's not
Maybe just because you feel that they're gonna like her, maybe she feels differently. Everybody's confidence is different.
That's true, but that was just a red flag on my end because usually that's usually a sign of insecurity or a sign of someone being. Because usually, because I'm never like that. If I go somewhere, I'm like, who cares who like me?
Well, I mean, I don't want to go somewhere I feel like I don't like either. Like one thing about me, I'm very secure in myself. I mean, I still got self-esteem issues, but I'm very secure in myself. But like then I ain't trying to go nowhere people don't like me either.
Yeah, but I made sure everybody talked to her though. So whatever the reason was she did that was just really dumb. It reminds me of, you remember Teen Titans, right?
Yeah, of course. Two Andys, that's dope. Two Andys. Andy seems really strong in King of Fighters 15 though. I must say I don't care for him, but Andy does seem strong in King of Fighters 15, Chris. I'm not surprised about that. You continue, Damien. When I stop talking, you can continue.
Okay. Yeah.
I just don't want to ignore Chris, because Chris is my friend too, and I'm like trying to make sure I'm also interacting with Chris.
And you will make sure you're not like, make sure everybody gets their shine.
But now two things I enjoy talking to Chris. Number two, it's like he's one of the few people who always comes to my damn boring ass Twitch streams, so I'm always going to acknowledge Chris. But I know ultimately me and you are having a conversation.
It's so boring. I can't believe you.
It's boring.
I mean, it's only boring if you make it that way. But like, if you have people in there, it's gonna be fine.
Shum dead.
I mean, you don't know about.
I fucking hate Keith.
But I mean, yeah, it was just a little abnormal. But I made sure everybody talked to it, but it's just her behavior was just really weird after. Even everybody in that chat, and it was like a small gathering. It was like only like 5 people all together, including her and myself. So it really wasn't that big, but she had a great time.
I'm glad she had a great time eventually. I just hope I was hoping whatever situation, the blocking situation gets resolved.
It's just not. I told everybody, I'm not fucking with her anymore. Because I already had weird signs about her before. And also, that was really rude because, basically she was talking shit about my other friend like that who was, younger, that she forgave and then was like, oh, that boy was so disrespectful. I'm like, but you forgave him though. And you even said yourself you didn't care, so why would you change your mind that quick? The only way you do that...
Well, people are weird like that, and people are young. Sometimes young people do dumb things.
No, but me and her are like the same age, and I don't act like that. If I have
people's maturity are different. How the fuck? Lily, you bitch.
It's funny, I'm playing Lily. But yeah, that still doesn't excuse it. Like, you still can't act like that. Like, you're responsible for...
I mean, like, as an adult, you're responsible for your actions, but you can't control what an adult does. At the end of the day, it's the beauty of free will. If an adult decides to be a dickhead, they have all the human right to be a dickhead. Now, is it fair? Is it right? No, but it's their fucking prerogative.
I mean, you say so, but I know damn well if I was a dickhead, I'd lose everything.
I mean, yeah, we all had concept. Like, if I was a dickhead, I'd use everything too. I wouldn't have friends or a job. I I want to have people who fuck with me. There's consequences being dickhead, but it doesn't mean you can't be one. I didn't say there were no consequences. I'm just saying that
only be one if a person deserves it. They don't deserve it and you being that way. Yeah, no. But yeah, she cause we was joking about. Well, I was joking about because I'm like, this girl is so stupid. You just turned on the best friend group you ever could have. Like that's what's so funny about it.
Whoa, like, baby, chill. You know, it's probably better for you guys at the end that she's not your friends anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I bought this girl a cheesecake slice too, thinking, because I'm like, oh, she's really happy to see you. I'm not thinking in my head that she's gonna turn on us. Because it's funny, because I was talking to Lamont shortly after we dropped her off at her house, because she lives on my block. Because I saw where she goes. Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, I knew she was that close. But I was talking to him shortly. I was like, Lamont, that's the girl that was looking at me weird in the corner store, and then giving me weird looks, but then also being friendly to me at times, but I forgave her, so it was okay. But then she does that like days later, and then I'm like, damn, maybe it was good I had that talk, because I'm like, my intuition's telling me something's not right. Something's not right.
Yuri! I feel Yuri is slept on, Chris. I feel Yuri still has all the crazy tools that she had. Like, I feel like Yuri is like just as good in 15 as she was in 13, but people don't really play her like that. But I'm happy about Isla though. I'm happy that Isla's getting a lot of usage. How's Dolores, by the way? Dolores is pretty strong. Sometimes people ain't playing Dolores.
Maybe they don't play Yuri because they don't like watching girl and girl action.
Oh lord. No, it's KF15, so it has, too many, you only really play like 5 characters in that game you're set. And those 5 being Vanessa, Terry, Ralph, Elizabeth, and Dolores. Oh, 7 Dolores is hype. Dolores squad alive. I'm happy. You know me, I love my Dolores. But I like that the situation you have friend Damien, or it can do like, hey, just take, not everybody's gonna be your friend for life. There's some people who come to your life to teach you a lesson and not there to
Well, that means because she ain't teaching me nothing except don't trust these hoes.
Oh lord.
But I'm gonna teach her that to Wes, and I'm gonna be like, you do that shit, you get consequences. That's why I tell myself. Today someone just spit to me, I'm like, oh, that's how it is. Fine, easy block. I'm like, you wanna block me? I'll block you back. Because that's exactly what I did. I'm like, oh, blocking us, and we've been nice to you. Block you back. Don't come back, bitch. And I sent my friend the meme on her too, because I have a picture of us together, but I put like a clown nose on her nose, and then I put fake and stuff all over. It was funny. It was cracking up. But yeah, never, because I say this all the time in Tekken 2, don't ever take me for no fool like that. Never take me for no fool. You will regret it. You're gonna learn this matchup.
Yeah, that.
It's so funny because it's like, I'm like the nicest person on earth, but I can be a total dick and you fuck with me.
Well, it's fair. I'm glad you have a dickhead side. Don't let no one take advantage of you.
That shit.
And I'm guessing, does anyone play Heiner, Benamaru, Robert, and freaking, trying to think who else, Iori in high level, Chris? Also Chezuru. Does anyone play Chezuru? I'm starting to feel like Chezuru was not the hype that people wanted. Like, I don't hear.
They were like in Kazuma and Tekken 2.
Like, Chezuru did not live up to none of the hype that I thought she was gonna live up to.
Nah, they better not do this to June when she gets in Tekken 8.
Oh, just different, but Tekken's a different game.
Well, yeah, Tekken's not like as diverse as being a fighter, if I'm being honest, because they don't. I mean, they keep mostly the same fighters, but they remove people for no reason too.
Tekken removes only really unpopular characters. For the most part, I honestly, Tekken 5, Tekken Spirit kept the roster growing. One Iori, I'm screaming. Wow, a lot of characters. May's gonna be so different, Chris. When we get to May and King of Fighters, it's gonna be a whole different ball game.
I will say that they got rid of Bruce, even though a lot of people are pretty sure played Bruce though. In Tag 2, I remember seeing him a lot. I'm not really sure why they, unless they wanted something different. But I'm like, you kind of shot yourself in the face. I mean,
6 Roberts? Robert's decent still. I'm glad I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, they could have used like a whole nother character, or make a whole nother character with the new Lotus. I don't know.
And that's what the case be. Rumor has it, you know, you can't believe what you read on the internet all the time. But rumor has it that freaking there's gonna be a new character that takes a lot of Negan's moves. Because Negan's not gonna come back in Tekken 8, obviously. But it's gonna be because they like Negan's moveset. There's gonna be a character that takes Negan's moveset.
Yeah, I mean, because Negan's not even from Tekken, but like he's also like from a dead series too, because series like it literally ended, so it's like it's like adding them back is like not doing nothing. He's just adding back. You know,
well, he's not part of Tekken. Guest characters usually don't come out. Only guest character ever came back in games back to back was My Share New and Dead Alive 5 and 6. Most guest characters one and done. Fucking Claudio, man, I fucking hate this matchup. Even against the AI, I still hate it.
Like this fucking dash is like kind of weird.
He's a strong character, you know what you're doing, because he does a lot of safe on block shit. But the nigga is annoying. I used to fight this guy named Stolen Fate that used to beat my ass all the time with Claudio. I finally beat him like the last time we fought each other. I finally got my win on him.
Well, that's good. I don't see Claudio often anyway.
No, he's not surprisingly not popular character, but he's strong. He's like Shaheen, like strong but not popular. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be back. At least he has a chance to return to
yeah, because the story. Claudio's actually very much tied to his main story. That's what saves Claudio. Claudio is tied to the main story.
Yeah, characters like maybe Katarina probably.
Katarina's in. I want Katarina back. I don't care. I don't care what people. I like Katarina. I really do. So I want Katarina back.
They get it's funny they slut shame all the time. I'm like, we know we have Anna in this game, right? You know we have.
I don't care. They slut shame. Katarina's the official character and nothing wrong being sexy. Even Katarina was a slut in the Tekken universe. What's the matter? One Athena, one Benamara. That's fair. And one K-Dash. No Maximus, right? But where's all his fans? Where's all his fucking fans? No Maximus, though. Interesting. I'm disappointed there's no Coolers, though. But, oh well. Cooler's not as strong in this game as she was in previous games. I'm glad that she's not King of Fighters 11 strong. Because Cooler was busted in King of Fighters 11.
Plus, what's crazy is that like Katarina is like basically everything like you know a popular character could be, easy to use. You know, voluptuous design. And
yeah,
like,
she's a cool. I like Katarina. Her story isn't strong, but guess what? Not every character has like a crazy strong story. Yeah, that's what hurts Katarina. Katarina's story is mediocre. But you know, hey.
Yeah, like if you want to hate her for that, fine.
Like you know how many characters that take out mediocre stories? Poor Phoenix, for example. Poor Phoenix's story been the same shit over and over. The strongest in the world! Like, no one cares.
Nobody does. I guess I don't think the story's important, but I'm like...
But if you're not... Don't get me wrong, some of the guys that some good stories, like Steve, Nina, Leo, Eddie had a good story in the beginning, but got clownish real fast. But overall, it is what it is. But like, not much, with fighting games, like I said, even with my, I can say something, Forbidden. Not every character in my Forbidden universe is a major player. I love all my OCs, don't get me wrong, I love some more than others. But, because it's impossible for everybody to be important. But at the same time, just because the characters that have a story that's focused on the central plot doesn't make them less important to have in the game.
No, that's true, I mean, that's fine.
That's not every character gotta be bona fide badass. 3 Kukuis, that's not bad at all. Kukui is strong in King of Fighters 15. I think he's just hard to use. He's not on hell hard, honestly, but he is hard to use. But Kukui is very strong. Bet you I seen the shit that Destro does with Kukui. Oh my god, Destro makes Kukui like a fucking boss character.
Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
So Damien, you gonna try to send me another request?
Hopefully. I'll try.
Because last I am kind of getting, I'm ready to go lay down. But that's why I'm staying on here, just waiting for you. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We just gotta try another time.
Yeah, this game sucks. I'm gonna go on Google Leave, give it a bad review, and be like 1 out of 10. Don't play it. I'm gonna be a Karen today. You know, the blonde hair has red. Once I get the blonde hair, I will really be a Karen. But I mean, yeah, R.I.P. to her. We won't miss her. I mean, you got Brittany Dawn her ass, because I can nothing people admit it. It's not fun.
Two Isla's not bad, but Isla's another strong character for Tricky. Leroy, I'm not mad. I'm not gonna complain. I just I don't see Leroy online no more.
That's because they nerfed him so hard. All the fakes was left him. They're like, we don't
Yeah, I mean,
he's
still a monster, but he's not as strong as he's not as strong as he used to be.
I've always been faithful to Alyssa. I still use her, even though nobody else does.
2 Marys, 3 Clarks. Well, okay, that's at least something. We're cooking with fire. I mean, this character variety though, which I'm liking. I'm liking the character variety in the tournaments quiz. I really am. But yeah, Vanessa is doomed. Vanessa, if someone don't figure out her weakness before towards the end of April, she's getting nerfed. And I feel like Eska's gonna fuck it up and nerf her too much, where make her useless. Vanessa is in danger of nerfs. Terry and Ralph might survive, but Vanessa, you in the with Whoopi Goldberg in that movie, you in danger, girl.
That's so random and funny.
Your ass is definitely on the nerfing block. Cause too many people play you at high level, and they do it well with you. You in danger. Your ass is so.
I'm gonna be choking my food. That's not fun.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
For some reason, I can picture her saying that to Vanessa. Why? Like Vanessa is like Bella Thorne when she got mad with Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that controversy, but that was something. Oh God, but yeah, what I do is like, cause I know people, cause you know, I always expect the worst from people. I expect people to wrong me. Sometimes it's like irritating.
I'm the same way. That's why I'm so hard for me to trust.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know, damn, you know me for a minute. Why would you not trust me? But then I'm like, you know what? It makes total sense. It makes total sense because there are a lot of people who will do weird shit like that, and then, you know, it will surprise you. You'll be like, what the fuck? I did nothing wrong. What's going on there? And it's
that's
like,
people for you.
Yeah, and it's like, I've had that one too many times. Part of me feels like if people like, you know, if I was straight, like, would I be going through this stuff? Would I be going? Then one of the reasons, like, am I just overlooking signs that are, you know, really bad and stuff like that? Am I overlooking people, or am I not getting to know people around me?
Well, I don't think it's only overlook. I think it's what part is, you don't like we put our guards down too much with people because we want to. I think it's natural for most humans, not all humans, obviously, that we want to see the good in people.
Yeah, I mean, because I was willing to just look past it because I'm like, well, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of me harping over something stupid like that? I mean, is it super dumb? Yeah, but you know, it was. You know,
hold on, Damien. Chris, speak about Whip, and I don't hate Whip, but and something needs to be said about Whip. She is a character I don't feel like works in the 3D era KOF. I don't think she works. Cause I never hear like no matter what SK seems to do it, she doesn't seem like she's ever gonna be strong enough to matter.
They need to give her some plus frames or something. Probably.
Something, because Whip like one of those kind of people like her, but she sucks at every 14 she was ass, and she's pretty much ass in 15 as well. For what I'm here understanding.
I guess you like the Zelda King of Fighters, maybe.
I don't know.
The character where like it's so much potential, but like, you know, fucked up fighter.
Like, I don't get it, because Whip was pretty decent in the 2D era, but once KOF made that 3D era shift, Whip just like one of those characters, SK will do their best to buff her. She just doesn't seem to matter in the meta. She never seems to matter. And I don't get it. This is why I'm more on the idea that K-Team needs a big revamp in the next saga. But that's just me.
They need to whip her into shape.
So I love this character, but this character sucks.
Yeah, they better give Samsung Sam those buffs that she needs. Maybe I should like promote her more, like make like Whip sell like a cell phone or something, and say like it's Samsung Sam.
Oh God, no SK.
Like,
SK just got. I don't know. Like I'm neutral. I don't hate Whip. Is Whip one of my favorite characters in KOF? No, but she's one of those characters. You know, I don't mind her. I really don't. I don't mind Whip. However, it's just to me like I just don't get. You know, I love when those moves just dodge each other.
Nope. Oh no! No! Piece of shit. Cause I ruffled that in my hand.
It's the fakeness for me.
Oh my god, this playstyle is like unbeatable. I swear, there's a random nigga on Tekken Twitch getting 2 guards right now. I'd be like, one is gun that ass. Like, see you in a blue moon. Put those buttons down.
Fine.
Let's see how good you are at crouching.
Great.
What the fuck? Oh, hell to I've been programmed to this. Oh god, I hate you.
No, y'all sure eater? Shit, man. But Angel got placed though. I'm happy to hear people play Angel. Miss, oh, she's too hard. No one like Angel. She just tits ass. But people actually play her at tournaments. Fascinating.
Oh, you know what other thing I like about KOF 15 is sometimes a little annoying, but like, you know, when you do the level 3 climax, to be like, Thomas down.
Like, oh, time with the climax. Is this going to finish you? Yeah, the announcer does be extra sometimes. Also, the announcer kills me in King of Fights. Whenever a player does win a round, but the announcer, let's say you're player 1, player 2, you beat me 1 round, I beat you next round, then you beat me, and it will say to you, player 1 finally takes the round. Player 1 already took a round in the beginning of the fucking match. How are you now fucking saying now, player 1 finally takes the round? That shit irks me. Like, you stupid bitch, player 1 or player 2 for that matter already took a round. Finally takes a round means they didn't win nothing until now. You can't say they finally take a round when they already won a round. Shit makes the announcer is kind of annoying. Like, it's okay at times. I like an announcer when he does like the character intros, especially when he does the Otamawaga intro, but I don't like him when during the regular matches, in between matches.
Trying not to duck her, but it's like I'm tempted to do it. I want to even up. Keep fucking hitting me.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, that's funny. Nice. Nice. Chow how! Houseway!
KO.
Let's say Houseway.
Round 3. Fight.
I see. Nice.
Round 4. Fight.
Chris is funny. Like that, he's just so ridiculous sometimes. I'm switching to Falcon. Play a couple matches of Falcon with you, then we'll call tonight.
But yeah, on the good news, my squad is back to, you know, 4. Well, technically it's bigger than that. It's just that people around my age and stuff. But I consider you and Darnell part of that squad, so.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah. I wish y'all lived in my area, because I would hang out with y'all like all the time.
I mean, I would hang out with you too, but you know, being a New Yorker. And being New Yorkers, like, yeah, people. Actually, I was supposed to be at my mom's. I was so mad. But I told you, text you earlier I could play because originally I was going to tell you, no, I can't play you till next week. But my coworker, she called out last minute. And, like, well, honestly, someone has to work Sunday now. Like, fuck, man, I can't go to my mom's house till tomorrow after work. I was supposed to be at my mom's house tonight, but I had to wait. I got to wait till tomorrow. What the? I was like, come on.
Round 1. Fight.
This game, it's like I don't know if it's because I'm too lazy to do extra buttons, but it's not a lot.
Sometimes Tekken's a patient game. I know it sucks, because I learned that the hard way too, and you fight certain assholes online. Tekken's a patience game though, Damien. It's really patient. You can't always think it's your turn. Sometimes you just gotta be like, yeah, I'm irritated, because this motherfucker keeps pressing buttons on me, but you also gotta be like, if you're not willing to wait in Tekken, you're gonna struggle. You are gonna struggle. You cannot, it's not always a game that lasts, just because you think it should be your turn, doesn't mean it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, but like, I win a lot of matches and I have really good days, but for some reason, I just don't, like, my body doesn't feel like doing the mix-up right. Doing it the right way.
Well, sometimes you gotta play that sneaky way. You can't always be like playing, because you play simple, because it's easier for you to remember the buttons and shit. You're not gonna be good. Like, oh, that's simple, so I know how to counter that. Nice. If it's anyone who plays that they can't find matches on Strive's either line or has. Oh, nice. Yes, Strive is very active. I saw Strive stream earlier. Strive is very active. I can't wait to play Strive next week. This week because Testament's coming out. Like, I cannot wait to play Testament. I really cannot. I'm super excited about Testament. Nice, that was funny. Nice. See? Mixers pay off, and you're like, I'm getting fucked up right now. I tell you something, like, you can't. I know it's like annoying, but you can't always play the easy style. That always comfortable. It's fair. Sometimes you gotta go for the gimmick. You got to, because it will get you into the surviving the match. You can't always be like simplistic. Simplistic is good against you fighting some fucking noob, but you gotta make that. First of all, with Tekken, I don't know if it's harder. Simplistic is good when you know your opponent's dumb or you got them by the wall. But if you want to survive a Tekken, you gotta have a lot of patience. Patience is like a motherfucker, and I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. And you gotta be able to capitalize on your damage. Cause Tekken, and a lot of times with Tekken, people think, and I make this mistake too, and I'm talking about someone who makes this mistake myself. People think, rush in, get that, but let me try to hit a button to stop my opponent's pressure. You can't. Sometimes a good portion of Tekken, it's just waiting for your turn.
In some characters you can do that with, but Katarina, oh my god, it's boring. It's boring.
Well, shit, Damien, what you want? Boring, but you win, or trying to rush the pace and you take the L?
I mean,
boring sounds like you take boring over being overzealous and screwing up. Yeah, Strive is active. I'm probably gonna play Strive when I come back from Brooklyn this week. I need to get back into Strive because I need to get ready. And I do want to play a little bit more Anji before I play Testament. It's just, Strive is to me like, I don't know. The game is pretty to look at, but God, I ain't gonna cap. It is boring for me. Nice. Didn't expect that hop kick at all.
Yes, give me the wall.
Nice.
Get him, taser. Remember that video? Taser.
Could be worse. You could get dashed up by Vanessa and Tekken. And get that's true. Oh man, Vanessa would be a nightmare in Tekken. Honestly, she'll be a nightmare. I don't think, you know, you think Akuma, people think Zeus and Akuma are bad? No, Vanessa will be a nightmare.
Ooh, she'd be a 2D ass Steve.
Yes, and Steve is annoying now, and I think what Vanessa can do. And Vanessa will have meter.
I'll never forget that shit, that video you said. That was too fucking... She mooned the shit out that lady and then she chased her.
Yeah, that shit, like, and she was good, like, she was talking shit, but like she started to show her fucking ass, she fucked it up. Like, girl.
Listen, man, I'm an ally, but I don't roll that way.
Like, shit, like, girl, like, what made you think that you could show your butt and that life's gonna be okay for you?
Yeah, she should have
did is, you know, talk her shit and left. All she should have did was talk her shit and left. And she said, I won't pull my pants out. Like, girl, really? Like, all she had to do is just like, you know, hey, I'm irritated, but that's it.
I never did that trigger. I figured you had that.
You lose.
You ready to hear her body? Get here. Mention body more than. Yep. Buddy. Vanessa definitely when we do that shit. People like, oh my fucking god, where they added this bitch in Tekken, man. I wonder what kind of bullshit's gonna come our way in Tekken 8, cause I really am nervous about that. I really am nervous what kind of bullshit gonna come our way in Tekken 8.
Death combos just might be easier. You never know.
Stop.
Yeah, I wouldn't want no easy death combos in Tekken 7. I mean Tekken 8.
8, I know what you meant. Only thing is so sucks. I think I'm gonna definitely have to get a PS5 by Tekken 8. I don't think Tekken 8 is gonna be for PS4. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't think so. Exactly. And people are gonna think, you know, Geese wasn't so bad so all.
Round 1. Fight.
Wait, you think any of the other characters like from Tekken 5 gonna be in the movie, or is it?
No, I think it's going to just be. I think Leroy's the only exception. That new Tekken Netflix is going to be mostly focusing on the events between Tekken 2, Tekken 3, main Tekken 3. Leroy's like the only exception so far. Cause there's a leak out there, it's a fake out there of Lily. Lily's not in that thing, by the way. Just don't trust that.
Yeah, I didn't know there was like leaks and shit like that, but like that would be kind of funny if it was. I'm like, yes, we get to hear her English voice again. That's why I'm letting you that shit. You want to troll Lily fans and make them think that she's gonna have her English voice again. Yep.
In the ear? Oh, nice. Oh, hey, Venus. Hey, sweetheart. Nice to see you. I won't be on for too long. I'm just playing with my friend Damien, but it's good to see you anyways. Thank you for stopping by.
No, I think.
Nice.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh, that's nice. What are you playing, Venus? And also, Venus, if whatever you're doing, drop it in the chat so people can check you out. Oh, Devil May Cry 5. Nice. Dang, how the hell did he not break through that? I'm gonna try to fuck with him one more time to play Nina real quick and call it good night.
Wait, what happened?
What? Nothing. I was yawning.
No, I was just screaming like,
Yawning.
It sounded like some kind of like Nina Tekken 3 hit or something.
Willie.
And you got hit. You're like, oh.
Oh, you playing Justice 2, so that's nice.
Maybe more like Anna. It's like, oh.
I hope not, Chris. That's even worse than Street Fighter versus Tekken versus Street Fighter. Tekken 8's gonna. I think it'll be announced at Evo because it's been too quiet. I think it's unrealistic for Tekken to go the whole 2022 with no Tekken 8 news. I don't think is the game gonna be out in 2022. Hell no. But I feel like we're gonna get official Tekken 8 news within 2022, and I think most likely Evo time. Also, anyone who's watching the chat, please check out Sing Venus Unicorn. They do amazing content on their YouTube channel. They got a lot of nice content on their channel. And just an all-around friendly person, so please give Venus a check out.
Vamos lá. Eu vou chutar sua bunda até o inferno.
Round 1.
I can't tell you to subscribe, but definitely get the channel a check out.
Wait, so I'm guessing you haven't really like watched any of like the older people that we know, right? Like, remember when we used to know like a lot of people, like others in like what's his name? I cannot remember. Oh, Evan, and then the rest of the
I still follow me. Evan still follow each other on Twitter, but I don't watch Evan no more. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Evan as a person. As a person, I think Evan's dope. But I just don't watch his content.
Weird people in those damn streets.
Fight.
I don't know, it's like, I get really weird supporting streamers because it'd be a lot of like weird situations that I see, and it's like, it just... Because even with like, Emily, like, I do not watch it anymore like that. It's weird.
I support Emily from time to time, but like that, most times I just don't have, like, give me, I'll put it like this, but I'm like, I can tell you this is nothing I'm not ashamed of anymore. And I don't care if he finds out or not, it's not like it doesn't mean nothing. First, when I first discovered Emily, I had a huge crush on Emily. So I used to follow because, like, oh, he's a handsome guy, I have a crush on him. Then, man, a cool person, decent person. Gets back to he had his first girlfriend, Zoe. I'm not sure, remember, he had, people don't know that he had a girlfriend. I'm not sure what happened to his current girlfriend, him and Nicole, but it's not my place to ask. But he had a girlfriend named Zoe when I first started following Emily. I had a crush on Emily. I'm like, and he made Dokkan, he mostly played like this when Dead or Alive was still doing really well. He was making a lot of Dead or Alive content. Dead or Alive was like actually driving. And then, he would also play on the place Crash Bandicoot because his girlfriend liked the game, his former girlfriend liked the game Crash. Then eventually, as time goes on, I like him as a person, still do, but I just lost interest.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of,
and don't get me wrong, I don't think he's a bad, it's just like, lately, I just don't know, his energy, and I say it works for him, so I'm not gonna never say like, his energy's fine by him, I'm not like, don't change because I think it's nothing wrong. And it's lately, a lot of people used to interest me, don't interest me no more. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, doesn't mean like, I'm thinking I'm better than somebody. I just don't like interest me. Like, with you, it's a little different. Like you, Darnell, Chris, you guys support me. So I always feel like, I want to always have that same back with you guys. I'm not be perfect, because I have my depression I go through from time to time.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
you don't do no shit like random blocking like which is
like,
good.
Of course you know me. Like, for me to block you have to do something truly horrendous for me to block you.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, I'm very empathetic with people who have like, mental, things and all that, and I have to do with
That's the thing, I'm very sympathetic because I struggle with it. And I know that shit is real. A lot of times people think,
use that to like, disrespect people or, random blocking.
Be a dickhead, but I know it's real because I suffer through it. But
Yeah, 'cause
eventually,
that's what I'm like, it's good to,
I
well,
just-
I'm not gonna say it, but like, it's good to know that people go through things like we're all human. But, like,
Yeah.
also, don't ever let
I mean,
it-
don't. I'm not happy that people suffer. Don't get me twisted.
No.
I'm not happy about that.
basically,
Certain
I'm
things, I'm like, I'm really sad. You know, I wish I like said two things. You know, I mean, it's who I am. I do not wish I was gay.
No,
I don't wish I was gay, and I am. I love that. I like men, and I do wish I did have some of the mental disorders I have that kind of hinder me in this life. Especially because, you know, my mom's not gonna live forever. My dad's already in the hospital, and eventually I'm gonna be alone because, you know, and I'm like, and then what do I do when I'm alone? But I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah, it's like I think about it and I'm like, I don't want to think about it.
It's sad. You dwell on it too much. It's that. That's life. You know, it's fucking life. Sometimes you gotta be accept the reality that life is gonna be tough down the road. Your parents aren't gonna live forever. Your friends aren't gonna live forever. And you know, it's depressing, but it's the hard truth. You could cry, holler, shout, and scream about it all day. It doesn't change the truth being the truth.
No, I'm like, I'm going to hope everybody lives to 100 and pretend like 100 is far away. That's all.
To the king of
Like, oh, live forever. Like, I tend to just think like, oh, okay, laugh, or think positively. Cause that's what I do about my grandfather. Like, I just think like, oh, yeah. Think of the good times, but you know, I do miss him because there'd be sometimes I go through some stress with my family.
That's true, Venus. But I guess remember NetherRealm Studios makes Injustice in the Mortal Kombat game, so they sound like they put some of the Mortal Kombat characters into Injustice. That's why that happened. Like Scorpion was in Injustice 1, and Injustice 2 has Raiden and Sub-Zero. So I'm pretty sure Injustice 3 is gonna have some Mortal Kombat characters too, if that ever happens.
Oh, good. I mean, yeah, ever since my grandfather died, my life changed like a lot. And there'd be some times where I'm like, I want someone to talk to that's not my aunt, but it isn't my mom, and also isn't my dad. And it's like my grandfather kind of fits that bill sometimes. But
Yeah.
like, it's like it sucks that he's not here to physically talk to
round
me.
one.
I think the hard part, yesterday I had a breakdown. I mean, I got recovered quickly because I was at work. So I had to keep my cool. I was thinking about my nephew a little bit too long, and I started crying at work.
Did anyone see you or like?
No, I keep my tears hidden.
Yeah, 'cause it's like.
I try not to let people know when I'm crying.
Yeah, because
It's not because, you know, it's number one, they can't do nothing about my tears. That's the main reason. They can't do nothing about my tears.
Yeah, I feel awkward crying. Like,
Oh, seeing your Zafina, he thinks Zafina's hilarious.
oh
Yes, he's seeing in the comments, enjoying your weird Zafina customization.
yeah. Wait, who is?
My friend Sing, Venus. I was talking about Sing like a few minutes ago. Check the Twitch comment.
Hey, I'm not on right now.
Oh well, that's fine.
People should be trying to say my character is ugly. I remember them.
No. Oh no, he's like, you know, he's actually think it's kind of cool. Sing's a very nice person. I like Sing.
But my time costume.
Round 3. Fight.
But I mean, yeah, just like, cause I tell myself this too. Like, I try to not be rude to anyone. You know, I try not to. Like, no matter what I'm going through, because you know, I do believe in, you know, karma. You know, can get.
I believe in karma too, definitely. You know, sometimes karma. I don't think karma does pick and choose who she's gonna go for. I also believe in that.
Fate cannot be changed.
That's why I be funny when niggas get me wrong, because I'm like, you gotta answer for that in the afterlife.
Fight.
I'm like, anybody that's done me wrong, answer for that.
Yeah, that's Safina, because Safina, I'm not sure, you know, Safina's infused with a little bit of Azazel, which was the boss of Tekken 6. Safina's like, she's still Safina, but she has Azazel's arm stuck to her left hand, so she's allowed to tap into some of Azazel's abilities. Karma retired. Chris is funny. I don't think she ever really got started. Karma she's like global warning. She works when she wants to. I was trying to do lightning strike twice and we just go through each other again.
What? Well, how do you just hold block that guy?
Isn't it past your
Oh my god, this character!
Anyways, child, catch y'all later. Thank you, everybody.
That line.